The Wild West End of Long Beach. All right, now let's have a round of applause for our Passion and Pets reporter. Let's give it up for Christine Filardi.
Thank you so much, Howie. So I have a great guest tonight, Linda Keene. Thank you for being here, Linda. Linda is the owner of Positive Canine Training and Services. And Linda is very involved in therapy dog work, which is something that I love to talk about. So Linda, thank you for being here. Why don't we start off by discussing what is a therapy dog?
Okay, so a therapy dog is really only half of the picture because it's a therapy dog team. It's specially trained dog and their handlers that go into hospitals and nursing homes and schools and private homes and really anywhere that a dog, the comfort of a dog, the friendliness of a dog, you know, can be beneficial. And it was particularly interesting this show because we had someone representing the Alzheimer's community and someone representing the autism community, both areas that therapy dogs do a lot of great work in. So I bring my therapy dog into a nursing home where we see Alzheimer's patients, so it was very related. Therapy dogs are not service dogs. They do not have public access. They're not emotional support dogs. They're basically pet dogs that have the temperament to do this work and are invited into facilities to or homes or schools to do this kind of work.
Good. Thank you for making that important distinction that a therapy dog is not an emotional support animal, nor is it a service dog. So that's a great distinction. I said that correctly.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
You did. You're right.
Thank you. It's a mouthful. So Linda, tell us a little bit about you and your work as a therapy dog team.
Okay, so I have a 5-year-old Wheaton Terrier, Peachy. Last name's Keene, so she's Peachy Keene.
That's great.
And we've been working as a therapy team for 4 years.
Okay.
We work in nursing homes, and we work in a home for developmentally disabled adults and with a developmentally disabled child. I'm also a therapy dog evaluator with TDI, which is the organization that Peachy and I work under the auspices of. TDI is one of the oldest and largest therapy dog organizations and prides themselves in having rigorous testing and training standards for both the dogs and the handlers.
Okay, great. So that's a lot of great information. So how does somebody become a therapy dog team?
First thing you need is a dog that has the temperament. We can teach everything else. A dog that has a good temperament, that loves people, that is kind of bulletproof to different things happening, doesn't startle easy. That's the kind of dog you want to start with. And then you want to start early and you want to train the dog with first basic skills. They need to, you know, all the things, sit, stay, down, come, walk on a leash.
Leave it, one of my favorite. Leave it,
right. Leave it. The therapy dog test has 2 elements that so many dogs have trouble with. Leave it on the floor and then leave it from the hand. So you have to offer this dog a treat and the dog has to say no. I train only positively, so I want therapy dogs that love to work, that love to train. I don't use any force or intimidation, nor do I recommend it for any trainer. If you're hiring a trainer, you need to think about what are they going to do when your dog gets it right, and what are they going to do when your dog gets it wrong.
Exactly.
Okay. All dogs, every breed, can learn positively. I don't subscribe to this idea that certain breeds of dog need a tougher handler or tougher. We set limits. Positive is not permissive. Positive is setting limits, teaching the dog what you want it to do. And it works efficiently.
Okay, so let's go back to, you brought up a really good point. I want to go back to that and address it a little bit more in depth. How should someone choose a dog trainer? I've had my own experience having to hire dog trainers. I will not go into that right now, of course. How would you, how should someone choose a dog trainer?
you have to think of a dog trainer as a professional, okay? How would you hire another professional that's coming into your home, okay? So if you were hiring a plumber or an electrician, do you want someone who's trained and licensed, or do you want someone
Right.
who is just good with electricity?
Right.
Okay, so you'll hear a lot of dog trainers who will tell you that they're just good with dogs. Okay, I myself have gone through Dognostics Career College, a training program for dog trainers. I've gone through a certification program. Unfortunately, there is no licensure for dog trainers, so you need to ask the right questions. What professional organizations does this trainer belong to? What is that trainer's philosophy? What are their methods? Where did they get their education, and what is their experience? There are a lot of great dog trainers out there who have never gone through a formal program, and they really are great. So get your personal recommendations, you will find them. But again, would I send my children to a school with teachers that were just good with kids, or do I want teachers that were trained?
Right. Okay. Which leads me into my next question. Do you recommend, Linda, that somebody take group classes or private in-home training?
Okay, so that, like every other question in dog training, it depends. Okay, so if you have a puppy that just needs to learn basic stuff, it's a great way to do it in group classes. They get socialization. It's generally more affordable and lots of fun for the humans and the dogs. New rescues without issues, group classes are great. But if you have specific behavior problems, you want to take care of that in the home.
Okay, so Linda, can we just let our audience know all of your contact information, how they can reach you for further information? And I do want to say that the website for the therapy dog is tdi-dog.org. So
Yes.
that's www.tdi-dog.org. But let's give your contact information.
Okay, great. You can reach me through my website, www.positivecaninetraining.com, and that's canine, the word C-A-N-I-N-E, training.com. And I can be reached at info@positivecaninetraining.com, and my phone number is 917-865-2609. I'm also on Facebook at Positive Canine Training LLC.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Linda, for your time. And you can catch our video on the Halftime Howie Facebook page or Bow Meow Raw. Thanks again, Linda.
Thanks so much.
All right, by the way, next